Hello, everybody, and welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you guys. We've got another episode of Under the Wire here for you. Just for you. Hello. It is a Tuesday, that's for sure. Yes. My God. Did we end on a mild resolution last time? Mild, maybe? A bit of a cliffhanger? Or a cliff jumper, shall we say? Yes. And also, anyone on the East Coast, specifically in the lower East Coast, I hope you are safe and keeping as dry as possible, because weather can be no joke. So, hope the best for you guys over there. Yes. Not much more to say than that. There's no announcements. There are no things to go over. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all. We've got another episode of Under the Wire for you guys here. But until we get our players in here, we can't really get into the episode. So, why don't we get our players in here? Shall we? Shall we? I'd like to say hi to our players. Hello. Hello. How's it going, everybody?
Hi.
Hello. We are well.
I'm sipping some juice.
I'm eating ice cream.
Oh, what kind?
Trader Joe's S'mores ice cream. Graham cracker flavored ice cream with marshmallows and chocolate swirls.
Can I have some?
Yeah, I'll then you want somebody to go to Trader Joe's and get your own.
Okay, asshole.
Wait, is there a Trader Joe's near you?
I don't actually know. Let me look it up. Trader Joe's near me.
Also, don't dox yourself.
I am not.
Okay.
4 miles away. Yeah, there are 3 of them. I think. No, 2.
Alright, now we know that you're somewhere triangulated between 2 Trader Joe's within 4 miles.
Stop. Stop. Don't do that. Oh God. To turn my alarm brain off now. Yes, we're playing Under the Wire. Hello. You guys are in a car. Ish.
Mhm.
We'll see.
It's now convertible.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't know if it is a convertible, but it has been converted.
To a convertible. Oh wait,
To a
no, I
junker.
understand what you mean. Yeah. It's like a can of sardines.
That's been used already.
So you're... No, I'm not gonna make your mom joke. Not here, not now.
Wow.
Yeah.
If it's a can of sardines, that makes us the sardines, and that sounds a little fishy.
I'm not gonna humor you with the laugh, but I smiled.
All right, folks. Move on from that perfect transition into the disclaimer. Due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16+, and your discretion is advised. Oh boy. Do you guys need a recap, really? You guys just drove a car, and now you're out of the city. That's about it.
Yeah, it was like a nice, peaceful Sunday drive. Nothing
Yeah.
happened.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
It was
There
raining
wasn't
a little bit.
any screaming.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no,
totally
not
chill.
at all. Yeah.
There was
Legally-
no epic helicopter, looking
No,
and
no, no.
having it like shoot the cops behind us. There was no
Yeah.
buildings collapsing. There's nothing.
Law-abiding, legally driving citizens on the road waving to policemen as they go by.
Yeah.
Heading for a leisurely drive in the country.
Fine.
Well, the problem is, though, what in the heck are we gonna do with all the threat and
Oh,
despairs? Because I see that there's 2 despairs on the. Oh no, those didn't count because we didn't get a failure, right? That's what it was. Okay.
The special thing doesn't count, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do a small recap, shall we? A tiny recap. An easy recap. 10 minutes or less.
we deserve it.
So you guys peel out of the parking lot from the police precinct. Fidget immediately gets to work as she tries to hack her way into the communication and navigation systems, but is shut out. Adrian hits pedal to the metal, weaving and sprinting through all manner of roads and traffic. Police follow suit, blaring sirens, shouting from their megaphones, sending texts, emergency alert texts to everyone in the vicinity of the chase. Parm sends a volley of shots out behind to slow them down, creating blockages and pileups, at the cost of whatever casualties it takes to ensure this getaway. As the car peels through into downtown, begins passing by shops sitting underneath massive company buildings, Quincy's words ring truer than they ever have before. I can't die here. The party regain their focus and hone in on this getaway as Dorian wakes up in the middle of the drive. Fidget hacks into the helicopter that just snagged onto their trail, creating suppressive fire to drag out more of their lead. Once again, Quincy reassures the party and helps them through with his own style of leadership to get them past the situation. Meanwhile, Fidget has been texting during this entire ordeal. Very short conversation between a known unknown number, and while she doesn't cave in, more worried about the risk of debt against this entity than getting caught again by the authorities. The final message is sent to Adrian, who passes the phone to Quincy in the front to read, "Because we do not text and drive," Quincy reads, "You can thank Fidget later," before shouting out, "What the fuck, Fidget?" A storied building begins to collapse, its base level exploding out in dust and debris. Adrian can see through the front. There's a small window to drive out under and make it through. The other side is the end of the road and out into the wilds. Party braces for impact. White knuckles clench every grip in the car, windows closed. The building is falling right above the party, like a surfer riding through the trough of a wave. Debris hits the vehicle, dust consumes vision around for a long moment as Adrian keeps his hands on the wheel and foot firmly on the pedal. Cars bumped around, damaged, and definitely warped, but it makes it out from under the collapse. The largest portion hitting behind the party as they peel off the road and onto the slope where they slide down towards the edge of a forest. And as we begin this session, Adrian, I need you to make a 3 difficulty driving check.
Wait, we're on the.
Do we still have the leadership thing going or no?
Nope. Brand new session.
Perfect.
Wait, I have a question.
Yep.
What do you mean by slope? Like, are we like off road and like?
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, we are off road. This isn't peaceful. This is worse than I thought. Okay.
Mhm.
I thought we were just driving off from town on the road.
Perfect. Okay. 1 failure. So this will be 1 sat back. I will need everyone, including Adrian, to make a resilience check.
I'm not good at that.
Can I add
Probably
the advantage to the pool, please?
To the pool? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Trying to cancel out our 100 million threat we've got banked up.
Ooh.
Whoa.
How did? Oh, well, good for you, Adrian. Well, it's probably best that you succeed at whatever this is because you're the driver, but...
You all pass out in the back. I still stick
Oh my god!
Oh my Jesus!
Okay.
At least you
That
guys
sounds
aren't
about
only
right.
got threats.
That sounds about right.
True. Okay.
Yeah, I think I've had enough bad luck. I think this is a Pamper Dorian episode.
Any threats that you guys have are going to go directly into your strain pools, so please mark those off on your character sheets already.
Okay.
Let's have 0 strain.
This makes the most sense. God, the dice want to tell a story. Adrian, how do you want to use your advantage?
I've got no strain, so
Okay.
I'll put it towards the pool
Okay.
to try and counteract that.
Cool. Fidget, you also have an advantage. How do you want to use it?
I'd like not to die, but I think I'm okay putting it towards the pool.
Okay. Great. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 advantage going towards the pool. Cool. For everyone who got a success, which is only Adrian, you'll be dealt with last.
Oh.
Dorian and Quincy, you guys don't have a success or failure, so you have a
Yeah.
neutral situation in this. We'll get to you second. Fidget and Parm, you guys both have taken failures for this roll. Fidget, you'll take 3 wounds, and Parm, you'll take 4. As the car
Ooh.
crashes from going down this slope, heading directly into the middle of a tree.
Gotcha.
How am I not injured? I'm in the floorboards.
You are probably concussed, most like everyone else. Adrian's really the only one here that has complete focus in the situation.
Okay, yay, we're concussed. That's fun.
Car crashes. Engine is no longer going. And as you guys are stopped now, right at the edge of the woods that are before you, and the hill to get back to the city behind you, I'd like to know if you guys are going to do anything immediately.
We should get out of the car.
I want to throw up
Yeah,
immediately.
Please. Oh wait, you're
I
in the.
want to rub
Go
my
ahead.
ass.
I'm gonna get the machine gun out of the car.
Throw up on Adrian.
I'm sorry, Parm, what did you say you wanted to do?
I just wanted to rub my ass.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
I'm in pain.
Oh, is that where you got injured? All of it to your ass.
Okay. As you guys
And I
throw
wanted to see
open
about
the
getting
side
machine
doors.
gun out of the trunk.
throw open the side doors and get out of the car to regain your senses, Adrian, you go to the back, to the trunk, having to bend back the trunk now because the hinges have warped, so it's not quite opening correctly. You warp this thing upwards, and it looks like the gun is damaged, but may still be recoverable.
Good thing I know a few mechanics.
As you guys are here, I'd mainly like to know if you guys are going to rest here or go into the woods, or maybe go around the woods.
I think into the woods.
Yeah, I don't think we should stay here. We need
Yeah.
to move.
Based on my mechanical knowledge, is there anything worth saving or trying to fix on this car?
You need a lot more time.
How injured is everybody? I've got one more before I'm down again.
I'm at 6 of 10.
Okay.
I'm fresh as a daisy. I have
Oh,
no
fuck
wounds
you.
and no strength.
You.
4 out of 12.
Okay, that's not bad.
Fidget,
And
because
Quincy's.
this car is halted inside this tree, basically, unless you're gonna start ripping stuff apart and taking time here, there's no way of knowing if anything is worth salvaging.
Okay.
It's not like it's, already up on the elevator in the shop and you can just look at everything, right? So
Mhm.
you gotta take time to see if it's gonna be worth it or not. And that means
Unless it's
you'll
nighttime,
have to
right?
rip it apart and dismantle it. But that's gonna take time.
That's gonna take time, and that's gonna take tools.
Yeah.
Right now we gotta
Yeah.
lay low from the prison break, and because again, this is the same day that there was the mass genocide in the streets shootout in the suburbs, and immediately afterwards we went and broke you out of the precinct.
Dorian's gonna have the biggest cry once we finally settle down. It's gonna be pathetic.
I'll grab the 2 guns if he's still breathing. I know he was knocked unconscious, but if he's still living and not obviously dead,
I have to make a roll for him. Thank you for reminding me.
What about
we also
Slambo.
have
Slambo.
Slambo.
Slambo could carry him.
If Slambo's not dead.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, he should. He might be okay. He's
A little
got
beefy.
good brawn, right?
Here's many guns.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Okay, he's not waking up for a while. Slambo.
Believe in you, Slambo.
Slambo didn't pass out, so even if he takes, he takes a lot of damage. Okay.
Yeah, he'd really have. Oh, he's fine.
Damn,
Slambo's
he-
feeling great.
Almost failed.
Wow.
Holy shit. Anyways. Okay.
I'll just throw 2 guns over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Okay. So you guys are going in the forest?
I guess so.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get eaten by bears, you guys.
We have weapons.
How far or how long do you go before you stop?
I'm gonna be complaining. I think I still have my thigh bullet thing.
Yep.
What time of day is it, now after all of this? Is it getting to evening and dark?
It was already getting to that time when you guys sprung Dorian. So it's probably getting near midnight.
And are we seeing, police search helicopters or anything?
As much as they would love to chase you, you probably have an inkling that they're dealing with a bigger problem right now.
Of the building collapsing.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically a terrorist attack inside the city. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys want to go in the woods, or do you want to circle back around into the city?
Might be safer out here at least for a while.
Can do that. Everyone has some food. Adrian made sure to give you guys that in the little go bag with the coveralls and MREs and
Yeah.
burner
Fidget's
pads.
got her.
Well,
her
about
bag
that,
as well.
I don't have any of my shit. I
Why
think I'm
not?
just in jail clothes or some shit.
Oh,
You
right.
didn't pick up any of his stuff.
That's
Yeah.
fine. You can have Adrian's. Well, actually, I didn't get food for myself, so I don't know. We'll have to share food or something for you.
So if you guys are staying at the edge of the forest, it is going to be easier to find you if people start coming to look for you.
Yeah,
I think we'll go in a little bit. Yeah.
Sorry, tier 1 talents are 10?
5.
5. I'm taking deep pockets.
Okay.
Quincy. Okay, so this is awkward, but can you give me a piggyback ride?
You're asking me, someone
Yeah.
who just threw up, to piggyback ride you?
Yeah, I am.
Shouldn't you piggyback ride me?
I got shot in the
I'm
leg.
above you.
What?
You're above no one.
Yes, I am. I'm especially above him.
Oh, that's
Look at him.
What?
Shut up.
Don't laugh at that.
Why can't you ask Adrian?
Because he's carrying 2 guns.
You're like a small guy. He can carry the guns and you.
I think he's carrying the other gun too. Like the actual gun.
Oh, God.
Dorian,
Uppies.
Slambo comes up from behind you and carries you like a football, but with your back towards the
Oh.
ground.
I
I was
hate
just
very
about to ask
uncomfortable.
it.
I was just gonna ask them to do that.
Yeah.
This is like popping my back each time you take a step, and in a way that I really don't like.
Don't worry, buddy. You'll be just okay. I'm gonna slap your back.
No.
How life works.
Okay. Once again, how far or how long are you guys going into the woods?
At least an hour.
Yeah. At least an hour.
However much my stamina can go.
Try to find something that'll work as a slight bit of shelter or hideaway. Like, if we're in a vaguely West Coast California-esque area, I'm not exactly sure the terrain we're in, but if there's like hills or caves or like a big tree that's down or something that we can like crawl
Like a
under
lean-to
and
or
have.
something?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is gonna be 3 difficulty, and you guys have a setback because it's very dark.
Hero point.
Are you using a hero point?
What is a hero point?
He's saying story point with a different name.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
Oh.
Mike. I'm sorry. I've played too many tabletop games.
I got what you're
Sorry, I
saying.
don't play
Um,
enough.
Sorry, this is the survival track? What is it?
I'm asking Dorian if he's the one using the story point.
Sure.
Okay. So then, what are you doing in this situation?
Oh. Hold up. What was the request again? Or the thing you said again?
We were trying to find shelter.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Cybernetics are down now that we're outside of the city, right?
Since
But you don't have any reception to your phones.
all I really can do is use my peepers.
Sorry, I answered that vague. Your cybernetics are still functioning properly, but you don't have connection to your phones.
Nice.
So again, are we all doing survival checks? How are we doing this?
I'm waiting for Dorian to tell me how he's using the story point.
Never mind. I thought we were rolling something, so I was suggesting a story point.
Yeah, we're gonna
rolling
have to do
survival.
survival. But I think what Zola was saying is like, how would we use the story point? Did you have an idea, Mike?
Oh, I see. I misunderstood. I thought he meant with the with like applying it to a roll.
Like when you won your money, did you go on like a camping trip out this way or something?
Maybe there's like a single abandoned tent. I've went on walks in the woods and like found things like that before living in Georgia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For a whole story point, I'll give you a small abandoned tent. That's
It doesn't have to be small.
Can we like upgrade it to like a shack, like a?
I just said single.
yeah. I'll give you a tiny tent. I'll give you a one-person tent. No, you find like a medium tent. It could probably fit 3 people comfortably, or squeeze 4 people in if you wanted to sleep in there. But yeah, you're able to find one. It seems abandoned. There isn't like any backpacks or gear that would be notating anyone is residing there, especially since no one's in there right now. But there does seem to be like a little dugout for a campfire that is not lit. So seems like there was seems like this might be like some kind of common spot that people have roamed, but you're able to spot one of these as you're like upside down, hanging in the arms of this cultist.
Yeah, he really is that.
As you guys are walking, the adrenaline coursing through your guys' body is going to come to a halt, and I need you guys to determine how you want to divide up a total of 22 strain.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's much better than it was.
Like while we're walking through, can I use
I-
like inspiring rhetoric?
I'd recommend you use it after this.
Oh yeah, I was just wondering though, like when can I use that? Like is any time?
It depends. There's like a speed or an activation on the ability. I believe it's an action.
Got it.
So as long
I-
as it falls within that. Sorry,
Got it.
Fidget, go ahead.
I can take up to 12 strain.
Damn.
I can take
Alright.
9.
I could take 6 before I'm capped out.
I can take up to 12 as well.
I can take fucking 8.
How many was there again? 22?
22.
Okay, then I think we're okay.
Just divide it evenly.
Yeah, that's fine.
5 for 3 of you.
I'll take the first 5 because I
5 for
capped
2
out
of you.
on 6.
And then
I'll
4
take
for 3
5.
of you.
I'll take the other 5.
JK, I take 4.
I'll take 5.
4.
Can it...
That's 23.
So, okay, I'll take 4 then, if necessary. Like Dorian, you're pretty low strain, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, before taking 4.
How many was I supposed to take? Because I haven't taken any yet.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you were going to
can
take
take
5?
Yeah, I can
That's
take
what I
5.
heard.
Okay,
If
yeah.
you take 5.
Like,
and
I got a
then
max of 10,
Parm
so-
wanted to take 5.
Yeah, I did say I was going to take 5.
Yeah, those were
That's
the 2
10,
that I
okay.
thought I heard say they were going to take 5.
Okay, thank God. I didn't think anyone
I can
could hear
take
me.
5 as well. Like, that's not a problem.
Okay, someone can take 4 and then someone else can take 3. I mean, it just has to add up to 22, guys. You don't have to make it
Okay.
even.
I took 4 already, so whatever.
Alright,
I already did it
one
to my
less.
sheet, so I'm not
Bam,
gonna change
fixed. We did it.
it. Not gonna change it.
Alright, so if Parm and Fidget and Adrian take 5, that's 15, and then 4 to Quincy, 19, and then the rest going to Dorian to get to 22, which means
Got
you
it.
take 3.
Yep.
Okay. So this is the official end of the encounter. If you have any abilities that trigger at the end of an encounter, please state them now if you want to use them. Otherwise, we're gonna continue the scene. What do you have?
I would like to use inspiring rhetoric.
That is once again an action, not
Oh,
an
sorry.
end of encounter. A trigger
I was
ability.
just excited.
I know. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I put a yap.
Let me see.
Can I
we've
do a
got one
hard
shitty
boil?
tent, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. I was making a joke. You guys have like a,
Okay.
it's called a 4-person tent, but really it's comfortable for 3 people.
Okay. I'm gonna use my deep pockets to pull out an SOS tent. I'm assuming it would be something that Grizz would have packed in her bug out bag. They're about the size of a pop can.
Oh,
Or
neat.
smaller, yeah, the little mylar,
Yeah.
like bivouac tents.
Yeah, like
Oh.
a triangle thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
like the little starter things you use in Sons of the Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They're usually suitable for 2 people.
That makes sense. Those are very small. Literally just need like a stick.
They usually come with like a bit of rope that's kind of coiled in the middle to hold up the triangle.
Nice.
I'd like to do a incidental active at the end of an encounter to do hard boiled to recover from strain.
Is that all it does?
Uh,
That doesn't-
Basically, at the end of it, instead of doing the regular stuff, my character makes a simple resilience check instead of discipline or cool. If my character does make the resilience check, I heal 1 strain per success and 1 wound per advantage.
You said simple.
Yeah, 1
Okay.
simple resilience check.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you get that. You get that tent, Fidget.
Sweet.
There it is. Okay. Had trouble finding resilience.
Ooh, fuck you. It's not fair. This is beefy.
Wow.
Okay, so no other end of encounter triggers or abilities, correct?
Mm-mm.
I
I
don't believe so.
don't think Surgeon is that, is it?
Surgeon could be, but you don't have a kit, right?
Oh shit, no. No,
So,
I guess
If,
not. It's
even if you
just
did
with
it, it would be
medicine.
difficult. Because without having the kit, it's higher difficulty.
That's okay. I mean, I could always give it a shot.
Okay, let
Like,
me.
I should probably at least try to, like, do something in character about the bullet
I mean, was it through and through, or is the bullet
or
lodged
the
in your
bullet
leg?
hole. I think it went through. But I don't know. I can always roll for it.
I'm trying to find information, so give me a second. What's the difficulty of healing? There's a chart for this.
There is.
God, I gotta go into the book.
Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good.
It's a reason why I spent stuff on hard boiled, because it's very hard to heal otherwise.
I didn't make a handout for myself for it. Okay, so Dorian, you're committing to healing yourself, right?
Yeah, at least trying to. Though, would the bullet have gone through, or is it in there?
Didn't I describe the bullet as going through?
That's what I thought, but I wanted
Could've
to
sworn
be
you
sure.
did.
I think so.
Cool.
If it wasn't, it is now, because I don't remember.
Me neither.
How many wounds do you have?
11 out of 12. I
11
healed
out
one.
of 12.
Yep, I'm in rough shape, buddy.
Do you have
I'm-
a critical injury?
Yes,
believe
I
you do. Oh Okay. Okay. So, healing yourself makes the check more difficult.
Oh no.
And without a first aid kit or doctor's tools, it makes it more difficult. So what
Okay.
what would be a difficulty 3 for helping someone else heal, it is now difficulty 6.
I see.
And that will be medicine. So,
Oh man.
difficulty 6 medicine.
Alright.
Now, because you have a critical injury, you get to choose if you want to heal wounds or try to heal your critical injury. And the critical injury is what?
Something to do with my legs. Let me
Did I
see,
give
do
you a
make
name for it?
note? It was. There was something
Did
there.
something get crushed or something?
No. It's you wrote it somewhere what the effect was.
There is
It's like a negative something.
Yeah, there is a critical wounds section on your sheet somewhere.
Okay.
There's like a bar with character info skills. It's at the end of that. So maybe it's there?
Yeah, it's not there.
Not there.
I feel like I put it in there and it didn't save or something.
Maybe
But,
under character
yeah.
info?
Character info?
Yeah.
No.
Is it in a random box maybe? No?
No, I didn't put it in that.
Notes at the end?
It's not in here either.
Okay. Well,
I know that you rolled a 60 on the critical
It
injury
was
card.
yeah, it was a 60 something.
that something is important.
Where is
Just a
Um,
60 from what I'm scrolling back to see. And I think you
Yeah.
rolled like a 1d2 to see which leg it was, and like 2 was your right one or something.
Do you know what the effect was?
a -1 to like my brawn and something else?
Oh,
And
yeah,
Dex, I
that
think.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We can always re-roll if you want, but like I
Ah.
think
It's called
think it was that.
Agonizing Wound. Okay, found it. It is a flat 6-0. Okay,
Oh yeah, I wanted to add it, but it wouldn't let me add it, and I don't think you added it. That's
no,
what
I
it
probably
was.
forgot. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Agonizing Wound would be 5 difficulty. Because again, you're trying to heal yourself. So those two rules still apply.
Okay. All right.
So it's one or the other.
One or the other with what? I'm sorry. Could you
You can either
Kinda
try
cut
to
off that thing.
recover your critical injury,
Oh,
or
okay.
you can try to recover some of your wounds.
I'll try to recover the crit injury.
Okay. So this is gonna be difficulty 5. You guys are making a campsite, so there is no real detriment here. Yeah. Go ahead. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Well, nothing bad happens at the very least. So let
Yeah.
me see.
No strain, right?
Let's reread this. All of this still applies. So, how much strain is it until you pass out?
5.
Okay, I'm gonna make you take all 4 of those strains.
Oh,
So
I'm
you'll
at
have
12
one
and
left.
11 wounds, or 11
Um,
out of 12, and then 11 out of 12 again for strain.
Now, a triumph. A triumph on a critical injury roll. Interesting.
Without a success?
Yeah,
Right,
I don't
without
think
a
it matters
success.
if I don't succeed.
You're not dead, but
Yeah.
Can you roll me a 1d3? Okay. So yeah, you're able to get the bullet out, but of course the wound is going to take a little bit of time to heal, and by a little bit I mean a lot of it. But at least for now, it's not going to stay lodged in there and cause anything worse. So at the very least, you're able to secure that. As long as you keep it clean and keep the pressure on it, it'll heal on its own. For now, I will give you 1 wound to recover from that for the triumph.
Oh.
Okay. And Dorian was the only one I heard that wanted to do something, so we
I
are.
wouldn't mind trying to heal myself a little bit.
Okay. Do you have wounds?
I have 6.
You have 6 out of
10.
6 out of 10. Okay.
Damn, you shrimpy.
And I'd also like to use Surgeon. Just means that I gain an extra 1 if I succeed.
Can you post that ability? I forgot Dorian was also using it, but there wasn't any success, so it doesn't sound like it triggered.
Yeah, I don't think it would have. I think he just
Character
gave me a
makes medicine to
freebie.
heal wounds. Target heals 1 additional wound per rank of surgeon. Okay, and you have 1 rank in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to
Yeah.
select.
Go ahead and make the medicine check. Good luck. It's 5 difficulty.
I would help you if I could.
Mother. All
Um,
right.
you try to make things better, but end up making things worse. Go ahead and recover a strain, but take 3 more wounds.
Oh my god, Fidget, come here. Stop.
it's crazy.
Sit down. Let me
She's just-
help.
She's just gonna curl up in her tent at this point, and just like forget
Bleeding
this.
out.
Can I
Oh,
like
yeah,
bleeding
pull
out.
over
Yeah,
and try and
that's
help
Dorian.
her with the medicine roll?
Unfortunately, not.
Is that a thing?
Damn.
Can we help with medicine rolls? Like, can we all?
Oh,
so,
it's like once you
at
do
the-
it for the day, knowing you can.
No. At the end of an encounter, any character can only be healed once, no matter where the source is. So since you guys healed yourselves, you can't be healed by anyone else.
Okay, I see. Well, that was a learning experience, and we
I
learned it
see.
together.
The answer is no.
I've got an ouchie. I have a single strain.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
It's also that, like,
I'm
since
not
you're
with it.
using that end of encounter to heal yourself, you can't heal anyone else too.
Mm.
Yeah.
So anyone can
Makes
only heal one person, and each person can only get healed once also. So both of those rules apply.
Okay.
I blame the concussion.
Could be.
Yeah.
Trying
It's
to
a
like
bad
stitch
driving
myself back
check.
together, and it just slips, and I just stab myself.
So just real quick, you guys found the tent. Fidget has her own like personal one, just a little one. Everyone go ahead and make me a survival check. This is just gonna be 2 difficulty.
Survival. I don't have any of that.
Okay.
I'm bad at it.
Okay.
Oh, why was your survival so bad, Dorian? Like, you've got all the purple die on yours.
Oh,
He's
You
half
rolled
dead.
too fast. Please roll
I
again.
did roll too fast.
Oh,
Please roll again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be good now. Let's go, baby.
It's better.
hey, it's better than.
It's better.
Well, it's
Okay.
better than Adrian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess he recovered strain.
The experience right now is harrowing to say the least. Definitely, you guys are hunkering down, trying to work together, trying to get this little spot to be, as fine as possible. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be like a planned camping experience, right? But it'll it'll do for the night. Parm, you're able to get a campfire going with some nearby wood, and just using some tinder to get that heat. Adrian, as people are wrapping up their duties here, you know you have no reception, and you get a message, a notification on your phone. You want to check it tomorrow?
No, I'll check it now.
Okay. Your phone, obviously, when you unlock it, goes back to the open text that Quincy had read that says, you can thank Fidget later. But as you flip through to the new unread message, it is a reminder notification that says, last check-in tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Some time has passed. Tomorrow's the last official day of your work.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're not going to make it.
That's what you think.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure.
You said it was like midnight. I got like 10 hours to get there.
I mean, you definitely do have time to get there. That's true. Excuse me. All right. Are you guys doing anything before veg?
Crying.
Okay.
Like I
Mine's
said,
incidental.
It's gonna be happening for a long time.
Oh, got
If,
the deep cry. Okay,
Yeah, it's an ugly cry.
I see.
if Fidget's not completely passed out, I'm gonna walk over with the light machine gun, and I think Adrian kind of just like sits next to her.
That sounds funny. I'll walk next with her. Wait, I'm gonna walk up to her.
I don't know if you can sit next to her, right? Because this
Like,
is like an
outside
emergency
the
tent,
tent.
right?
Yeah,
So-
but like near her, so that she
you'd
knows.
be like outside
Adrian.
right outside
Yeah.
the flap or whatever. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he probably says like knock knock, because if he actually knocked on the tent, it would like.
Implode.
Yeah.
Hey.
You survived your first car chase. Second, I think actually.
It's not like drag racing in the dunes. Especially when I'm not the one driving.
Sorry about that. You're pretty banged up. This looks like you got dinged up too. I can't patch you up. I'm not sure if we have any materials for that, but if you have your toolkit on you and you could take a look at it, having a machine gun on us might assist.
I've got very basic tools. Like a wrench, maybe. It's whatever the DM will allow me to have in my utility belt.
Just like basic tools. So you've got like a screwdriver, a wrench,
A wrench.
Yeah.
Maybe a socket? Would you allow a socket? Like like the most common size socket, not a variety?
Maybe I'm not understanding what a socket is.
I was
Socket
just gonna
wrench.
say that. Oh,
A socket
Yeah,
wrench.
One of it.
Like there's a wrench and a socket wrench.
I still
They're
don't
the
know.
ones
what
where
Oh.
you have like a bit and you
A ratchet
crank.
and bit.
Yeah,
Nah.
the-
it's the wrench thing.
Yeah. It's one of those like adjustable grip wrenches that has like the little like whirly majig.
The little worm gear to
Yeah.
clamp it bigger,
Right.
smaller.
Right.
Okay.
That's pretty common. That's not a specialty thing.
All right. Can I at least have a multi-bit screwdriver?
Oh, like
Like-
it unscrews at the bottom. That's
Not
so
even that,
Um,
like the one that has the push-up ones.
Yeah, you're not gonna have the like the variety your shop would have, but you've got like the one that is just like can fit on the screwdriver itself. There's like 5 or 6 extra bits or whatever that they're like reversible at the
grade.
top.
Yeah, the tip comes out and you flip it around. It's got the other bit on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can have a look. I'm not particularly well versed with weaponry, but I can try and make it work. If it did it get damaged? I can't remember.
It was in the trunk of the car. It got dinged up a little in the impact. I just figured you could have a look over if anything looks bent and straighten it out.
Yeah, I think I can handle that.
While she's like looking at it, and it's been very like Adrian's not keeping this part subtle. He will try to then subtly, like, as he bends down to put the gun down, put his phone down with the text message on it so that she can read it.
She just looks at the text, shrugs, and goes back to the minigun. I didn't ask for help. I wouldn't trust him for it anyway. It's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg if he tries to collect on it.
So you didn't agree to any deal?
Oh, fuck no. You think I'd make a deal with Red Rabbit? After everything they've done to me? They've just been taunting me, offering me help. Every time I ask why or how much, it's always, oh, it's gonna cost you. It's just playing with me.
I think the saying is, it's better a devil you know than one you don't.
That's the thing. I don't fucking know him. Do you?
No. However, they are wishing to continually associate themselves and are becoming a reoccurring issue for you. And in fact, as you know, they are one of the main reasons why I'm interested in your assistance.
I can't say I'll be asking for their help unless there's no other option.
Good enough. Hopefully we can track them down soon, as long as no one else gets imprisoned or grievously wounded.
Besides, I don't think I'd want the help of someone who would just drop a building on us. What kind of help is that? And how many people do you think got hurt just by that one stunt?
I think Adrian just raises an eyebrow. His own track record with hurting people is not the best, and
We did just have a shootout earlier today with the police in a suburban neighborhood in a stolen vehicle that was then disabled, so we stole a secondary vehicle.
Adrian, as you're mentioning that, I think inside the recesses of your own mind, you can just kind of like do a background calculation, just very like second nature, that the size of the building with like, if it was actually like a full like middle of the day and all of the people were there, it's like a minimum of 1,000 people could have been hurt from just inside the building.
I mean, because was it a half a block, or was it like a skyscraper business building?
It wasn't like a skyscraper, but it was definitely like it was maybe like a corner building, but like 10 stories.
Okay, but not like a tenement house, not a half a building.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it like an apartment. It definitely like it's almost like a studio building where they like rent out the spaces, you know, for
for different
businesses.
offices and stuff.
Yeah. So not like heavily populated. It is a little smaller in its like square footage per floor, but 10 floors, it'll still add up.
At most, it was probably 1,000 people.
At most.
Only 1,000 people.
Not counting the police officers, as they don't really count.
Fidget just kind of looks at him and like, you scare me sometimes.
Only sometimes, I guess I'm slipping.
How close away are they? I went like a comedic voice in the background being like, that's what I'm saying. But like, I don't want to like...
I feel like you guys are just across the campfire.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
this is like at most like 30 feet away from anybody, and that's like a stretch. I'm imagining this is like a tent.
That's far. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like two tents are like a few steps from each other, and the fire in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fidget just goes back to focusing on the gun.
Okay.
Or-
Do you have any critical injuries?
Me? No.
Okay.
Must be nice.
Hmm.
I remember back when
I
didn't
can
have a
take
critical
up to
injury.
one more. I can take one more hit and then I'm out. But
What if I go by and just smack her?
That would just be
That would make you a
just be-
psychopath.
Oh,
That would
just
just be very rude.
let's say I never even said that.
Okay.
I mean, also Adrian like right outside the tent, so
I think Quincy will just roll up in the ball and go to sleep.
Good night, princess.
Talk to me.
God, you are so moody. You didn't even get shot.
Are you kidding me? After all I've been through, and I can't be moody? You are just so insensitive to my feelings.
You're the one who said you were above me earlier, so like...
I
don't-
did not say that.
You literally said that. Don't gaslight
I don't remember.
me.
I think your blood, your injury is really affecting your thought process right now.
Wow. Wow.
You should sleep.
You should suck my ass.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
is disgusting. Never in a million years have I ever come close to touching you.
God, you're so defensive about that. God, maybe
I've
it's
sucked
shit.
ass in my life, but I would never suck yours.
The fuck? I don't know if that's degrading or not.
I think like Griffin just gives him a look like. I mean, no, this was supposed to be. No, I'm not gonna get into that.
Is that insulting?
Go
I don't
to
know.
bed, Grumpy Pants. Just take your nappy bye.
Fidget, do you have any kind of gun skills?
I have mechanics. I don't have career skills, but I do have gunnery. Like one, not a rank, but
But it's a career
Something.
skill?
no. Brawl is my career skill.
Huh?
Gunnery is. I just have one green in it. I don't have any ranks in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so no career skill and no ranks in the range stuff.
No.
Right? Okay. Great. So this is just going to be a straight mechanics roll. This is 4 difficulty. Go ahead.
Oh.
Fidget, you know what is wrong with this, and you know how to fix it. You don't have the right equipment for it.
What do I need?
You just need like professional equipment, because this is not just a normal gun.
It's a
You can't just
minigun.
take it apart and then put it back together after you clean it and oil it up, right? Like this thing is bent out of shape. It might need like retooling. It's gonna definitely need polishing in some of the barrels. But like, you know what to do. You just can't do it right now.
Sorry, Adrian. Like, I see what the problem is, but I don't know. I'd have to be back at my dad's shop at the very least to be able to figure this out. Maybe the graveyard. The graveyard might have something, but I'd have to call in a favor to get there.
Graveyard?
Yeah, it's a junkyard that my dad uses for less than legally procured parts.
What a cute name. I like that. Hey, guys, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Don't talk to me.
I'm not talking to you. I'm never talking to you. Fuck you. What'd you say?
The morning, we will return to the city after you've had a little while to rest. I have a meeting at 10 that I need to attend, and afterwards we will work on finding a safe house again.
At 10? Couldn't it be like a little later?
Again.
Oh, I thought you
Not
said
at
meeting
10.
at 10.
My My meeting is at 10. That does not
Yeah.
require your attendance, and I am not moving it. That's not the way meetings work. They are scheduled.
Can you reschedule? Tomorrow's kind of a bad time.
Yeah, like 10 is so early.
We just got like a car. You look perfect, honestly. Not a hair out of place. What the hell?
10 a.m. That means we have to wake up like at 8 a.m. because it takes an hour for us to walk out this forest, and then we have to get to the car, drive back to the city. Oh,
The car isn't gonna drive.
The car is currently embedded in a tree.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kissing that
exactly.
thing.
We should really. Oh, we have to wake up earlier then.
We're gonna have to get up
You
early.
do not have to
You're leaving us?
with me. The meeting is going to be something that I do on my own.
So
Yeah,
you're
but
leaving
we-
us?
You have my phone number.
Why do you keep leaving us?
I don't have
I
a
know
phone.
it happens when you leave us.
The others do, so stay close with them.
Why can't we just stay together and go to your meeting with you?
I don't even have shoes.
Because you wouldn't make it within several thousand feet of the building or location.
Okay, can we stay at like 7,001 feet away from the building? So we're a little closer.
Wherever you wish to go in the city is fine, but if you're complaining about the time that we wake up, I'm not going to force you to expend the efforts, and that makes no sense.
Fidget would actually hand Dorian her extra phone.
Oh. Wait, you get.
Yes, I have two.
Thanks.
Don't read into it too much. I've got two. So you
No, I'm not reading into it. I'm just, thanks. I didn't. Do you want me to delete any of the numbers? I don't know if these.
No, this is the one that Adrian gave me. It should-
Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, wait, let me.
So she gives over the one that Adrian gave her, and she's keeping the one that Grizz gave her.
I changed my background to probably the most pink stock image already on the phone.
I'm gonna use a story point here.
There's
As the
no
clock
pink.
strikes midnight, and everyone around the campfire hears a
Pointing to werewolves?
text tone come from Fidget.
Oh.
She sighs and looks down at her phone.
You can read the entire text from the message preview, and it says, "Good night."
Do you have service out here?
Not real service. It's the fucking rabbit.
What'd they say?
Good night. She's gonna like start. It'll come off as just like text, but in her head she's like good night. Like, back to him like sleep tight, like just like really snotty. But
Yeah. You send the text back, and it immediately fails.
of course it does. She knows that he's still getting them, or that they're still getting them.
Interesting for you to assume that.
Oh, she's assuming she if they're getting messages to her in an area with no signal, they're definitely getting the message failed. Regardless of what it says.
They didn't get it to you without service. While you were still in service, they scheduled it to arrive on your phone at midnight.
Perhaps. But you also got yours. I don't know. Whatever.
I think mine was just like a reminder.
Yeah, it happened before.
Any case.
Fidget, tomorrow morning, maybe before we leave, do you want me to, like, maybe we could, I really struggled trying to help myself a minute ago. Maybe you could help me, I help you.
Yeah, we can give it a go in the morning. But right now, I'm tired.
Okay.
What kind of weather is it right now?
Oh no.
Foresty.
That's not
Foresty's
weather.
not weather. That's ecosystem-y.
It's foresty.
That doesn't... That's
Is
not
it
an
raining?
answer.
Is it
Not raining.
clear sky? Okay.
Can't
Is
see
it
the
going to
sky.
rain? Do we smell rain?
What time of year is it? Is it hot? Is it like California hot? What are we talking here?
Wow. What? For what reason do any of these questions matter for the scenario?
They matter.
We're role-playing, bitch.
Yeah.
It's the point of the damn game.
I'm pretty sure at the beginning of this campaign I said the day, the time of year doesn't. We're just playing in a game.
Fine. Is it hot or is it cold right now?
I mean, it's night, so it's probably really cold.
All right.
Aw.
Fidget pulls some extra clothes out of her bug out bag and just like, layers up. Uses
Nice.
some as a little pillow.
Who wants to
Including, like,
cuddle?
the
Because,
coveralls.
like, I need warm.
Don't you have a tent?
I do have a tent, but it's not warm in the tent.
I mean,
I
I'm
think your only options are Parm.
No, I'm shacking up with Slambo.
I look
you're
begrudgingly
just
to
like-
Quincy.
just sandwiched between Slambo and Two Guns. Unconscious Two Guns.
Yeah,
true.
he used 2 guns.
Oh, that feels skeevy.
Well, you're keeping him him warm and alive. So.
Yeah, that's very true. Alright. This is the worst.
I think Adrian's just like propping up against a tree and just like staring towards the city, holding his rifle for the evening, keeping watch.
So you're not sleeping?
He's a robot.
That doesn't matter.
It depends on how you want to do it, because the special ability of Viroids does say that they don't need to eat, sleep, or breathe and are unaffected by toxins and poisons. But if Adrian knows that he needs sleep, he's gonna sleep.
But
All I
he
need to
is
know
doing
is if
the,
you
like,
are or
one
are
eye
not
open.
sleeping.
He's like probably not sleeping. Like
Okay.
keeping watch, like, you know. Resting, like not getting up and running laps around, but sitting quietly in the dark, staring out into the night.
And is anyone else doing anything during the night?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Hopefully sleeping through.
Yeah.
So for Dorian, Fidget, Parm, Quincy, all of you guys will have a full rest, so you will recover all of your strain, as well as recovering 1 wound if you have any. Adrian, you recover nothing for keeping Overwatch throughout the entire night.
Darn, I have a strain. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. You could have recovered it, but, you know, gave you the out. You didn't take it. How early are you leaving for the city, Adrian?
I mean, it was an hour walk from the car. How far from the car to the edge of the city? Adrian's got a little bit of money. He could like do the Los Caitos equivalent of a taxi cab or rideshare service to go back to, you know.
You'd have to
Wherever.
get back up the hill to do that, because they're not gonna come down to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can get
yeah.
into like the edge or whatever, or even call a company car to come pick him up or something. You know.
That is a good question. How long would it take to climb up this hill?
Yeah.
Let's just make it easy and call it half an hour.
Okay, so an hour and a half to get back to the road.
To get to the edge of the city, as it were.
Yeah.
How long from the edge of the city to the actual city?
I think it's just an
I'm
hour.
not
and a half
following?
It's an hour and a half to be to the city, like not the outskirts, but to the city. Like I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
like.
Oh,
you know,
I see.
I think the question would be like, how long would it be to get to like downtown city center or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean
where
like
you
there's
need to
different
be.
areas of the city, but like the edge of the city is still the city. So
Yeah.
I mean, Adrian would want to
understand.
be right where the building fell, like right directly there. He's gonna go, you know, a little while away.
okay,
Just
we can
'cause
go
you
with
don't,
2
like,
hours,
fall-
just to get
Okay.
yourself away from like exactly where you ramped off.
Yeah, and if it's like roughly like an hour drive to get to wherever his meeting is, you know, then he'll leave 3 hours beforehand. He'll leave with like, you know, a half an hour for traffic or problems.
Okay.
So 7 a.m. if it's gonna be like 3 hours ish.
Yeah. Do you actually like wake anyone? I feel like it'll actually be around 6, because you'd
6,
have to
yeah.
go through. Yeah, because you even though you're not at the exact spot where the building fell, you'd still be in the downtown area, so it's pretty congested there. Would you actually be waking anyone up?
I mean,
Quincy did
think
request
he's-
like.
I think he's gonna get up and yeah, he'll. I think once try to go around and shake or announce, you know, if people wake up. But I think it's like a "I'm leaving," you know, we gotta go type thing, and that's about it. So if Quincy's gonna be actually tired and sleepy and whiny, then yeah, he's just gonna have Adrian leave him here.
No, wait, am I still sleeping? Totally.
You can choose to wake up.
How about you to wake up and follow you? Oh, very grumpily.
Is everyone doing that?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get up too. I just request that like. Nah, I'm good. I'll walk it. I'm just gonna whine the full time.
Okay.
Yeah, Fidget's gonna take the time to fold up her tent and pack it back in her backpack.
Good. Let's have everyone make a perception check.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Tell me when.
Oh,
Never
sorry.
mind.
Was that too soon?
No, you're good.
Nope. Lots of successes except for Adrian.
Again, this makes perfect sense because Adrian doesn't really care. I would assume. As you guys are getting up the hill, probably already sweating from the aerobics and physical workout to get here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are immediately seeing like digitized posters of your faces with wanted symbols on them.
Fuck.
Dorian, we should probably do that healing thing before we get too much further.
Yeah, let's go down a little bit, but like not too far, just so we can't be seen. And then let's do that.
Yeah. I will use surgeon. I don't know if you have the same, but
I do.
so this healing is for you.
That was not. That doesn't count.
Sorry.
Dorian, how many wounds do you have?
10.
10 wounds out of 12?
Yes.
Okay. And then, Fidget is rolling for you. You guys don't have tools. Okay, so this is gonna be 4 difficulty.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay.
I just closed this too. God damn it.
Oh,
Many
man,
threats, but
should've
there is a
kept the
triumph.
last one.
God damn it, I just
There is
closed
a
this. Here we go.
It's a lot of strain.
I can take it.
It is a new day.
It is a new day, and I have 13 strain to take.
Hell yes.
It's a new day, a new dawn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Strain.
Wait, I missed it. Why did you roll twice?
Because it wasn't ready yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Damn, damn.
Mm-hmm.
You ate that. Does my inspiring rhetoric work on medicine checks?
It would if you used it before.
Oh no, I'm just
Use it on
curious.
me.
Wait, so this is
It
work on
will.
everything? Oh, it does work on
It's
everything.
it's all skills, yeah.
Oh god.
I see. Okay. Fidget, especially after how it happened last night, trying to make your own wounds better. This is definitely a situation that's tense. And you take the most careful precautions, taking it step by step with whatever tools you have. Dorian, you are able to heal 3 wounds. In addition, with the Triumph, your critical injury is healed as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Okay. And I'm just gonna
Fidget
take that
takes
5
5.
strength.
Yeah.
Really,
And I
who
take-
thought that you were gonna come out of this forest in better shape?
Right? After a car accident? Hello?
Uh,
But don't I heal an additional 1 for surgeon?
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, so
Big
how many
car
did you heal
crash.
total?
Oh, thank God.
I healed 4 and the critical.
Damn, that's crazy.
Not just a car crash, a building falling on you, and getting shot by the police.
Yeah. You dressed it up really nice. You closed up the wounds.
My mama would be proud.
She would. Oh God. Okay. Now my
Fidget
turn
even
to
tied a
do
little
you.
bow on it.
Yeah.
Okay, Fidget, how many
but-
wounds do you have?
I have 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay.
Quincy, what was that thing you can do to help?
What are you rolling?
Medicine.
I can basically gas you up and make you roll better.
He can gaslight.
Basically gaslighting you to do better.
Cool. Yeah. How does that? Could you pay? Post it?
Yes. That's the first ability, but the improved one is this one.
Okay. Okay, so you have to make a roll first to
Yeah.
see if it's okay.
Are
I see.
you using this?
Can I?
Yeah. This is.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah,
is an
I'll
open
let you
scene.
use it. Oh yeah,
Okay.
so you.
Go ahead. Make a leadership check.
Yee! Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Okay.
Dude.
So this hits everybody. You don't really get anything for the triumphs here. But yeah.
Yeah, you killed my strain, my hero.
Wait, if I have flash of insight, this is what it says. I have 2 triumphs. Does that roll?
That's
On
an
a
unknown.
knowledge skill check.
Oh, JK.
It's okay. Okay.
So Dorian will get a boost on this. Fidget, you would recover how many strain?
Can I use a
One-
story point to double it?
2, because it's 1 advantage and 1.
My story point, I could heal double the strain.
You have to do that before.
Okay, just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Um,
know when to roll.
that's
Everybody heals 2 strain.
Nice.
They get
no.
1 for the advantage.
No, there's
5.
five successes, so it's 5 strain.
For each
It's
success
5,
check
and
rates,
one person
ally
gets
with
1
it.
more healing on strain.
For each success, 1 ally within short range heals 1 strain. For each advantage, 1 ally benefiting from Inspiring Rhetoric heals an additional. So 5 people heal 1, and 1 heals an additional 1.
Maybe Fidget should have the additional one.
Is that how it's happening?
Yeah, that's fine. She can
Okay.
she can heal 2 strain. Yeah.
So Dorian, you get the boost here.
Mhm.
Fidget was 10 out of 12. Okay, so
I
this
was
is
8
also
out
going
of
to be
10.
Oh, 8 out of 10. Oh, same formula. Okay. So this is also going to be 4 difficulty on your medicine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
I'm sorry, Fidget. There's a lot of pressure right now. I don't know what Quincy said. It kind of like went in one ear and out the other, but
You
it
don't
was like
listen to
really
me.
distracting.
You just don't listen to me. I said
It's
you
okay.
got this.
You just like look at some of her wounds and then pat her on the head and then say thank you and leave.
It's too early in the morning.
I'm sorry. I'll try again tomorrow. I promise I'm good at it.
Know that if I die, Grizz will come and hunt you down.
He goes really pale, and then he does that like, meh. And then he like continues being pale.
Adrian, you call over a cab. It's gonna be. Did I give you guys money in this game?
I do.
I have money.
Okay.
I don't even know where to find that.
Well,
Ah.
I would have money.
It's gonna be $65 to get to your office.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, Adrian's got credit.
And, well,
Stolen
ready
credit,
stall.
but credit.
Yeah.
And does this
I'm broke.
work, this cab, for all of us and Slambo and Two Guns?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not. This one is not a sedan. This is one of those like
Vans.
Futuber XLs.
Got you. That sounds very dangerously similar to something else, though.
Yeah.
So I will not be saying Futuber. Yeah, I'll pay the 65. That's fine.
You get to the office. Everyone is kicked out from entering except for Adrian. So what are you guys doing?
Hiding my fucking face in my prison garb.
How would you like to do that? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know. Hide behind Slambo. To keep myself small.
Okay.
There
The
we
rest
go.
of you?
We'll block him in.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go back. I know Grizz gave her a lump sum of money, I just can't remember if I've got it correctly here.
I've got like
See.
the cred stick or whatever. Can I like give them some of it, or does that have to be all of it?
Did Grizz give me 2,500? Does that sound right?
I'm
I've got
remembering
20
1,500. Trying to
Okay.
figure out.
Then this works out, sort of, because I have 2447 currently in my
No.
in my monies.
In my notes, it says 2,500 creds.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm where I should be. I thought I had kept it in my item inventory, but I apparently did put it under my money.
Nice.
So how are you guys hiding? Is the question. Or are you even hiding at all?
So that was a question I had. Could I give like them some money to get clothes or like a hotel room or something?
I mean, you can, but it's the matter of, are they gonna make it to the shop without being noticed?
Yeah, Fidget's gonna stick with her all blacks and her hood up, and just hope for the best.
I'm just hiding behind Slambo. He's a big boy.
I'm gonna.
Low profile, as far away from Quincy as she can walk.
Yeah.
Wait, wait a minute. What about wearing? Actually, I don't know what I'm wearing at the moment. Is this
Not
normal
white.
clothes? Okay. Do I have a hat on? I feel like I have a hat on.
I think you probably do, like, back
I think
from
I remember. Yeah.
when we were from, like, hanging with Shiggy.
Incognito. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I do have a question. If is setback and difficulty checks the same thing?
No. Difficulty check is made with a D8, which is the purple dice. So difficulty checks are the direct opposite of your ability dice, which is the green dice. Ability dice are determined by your attribute scores. So if you have like 3 brawn, you'll have 3 green dice in your skill. Okay. The purple dice, the other 8-sided dice, is the direct opposite. Setback is the 6-sided black dice and is the direct opposite of a boost, the 6-sided blue dice.
All right. I heard a lot what you said. I'm not sure if I can remember that second half, but thank you for explaining. I'm just reading my skills. I'm like, I thought setback and difficulty check was the same.
They're on the same side, so setbacks and difficulties are both negative things, but setbacks are D6s, difficulties are D8s.
And okay, got it.
Yeah.
That is all. Thank you.
Is there like a greasy diner that we could duck into or something?
Yeah, there can be.
Like, out of the way, hole in the wall. Might work to blend in. I'm not sure.
Is that what you guys want to do while Adrian's doing his thing? You don't know how long he's going to be.
How about like a library?
Fidget wouldn't mind trying to get in touch with her dad.
Okay.
Yeah,
And see
have your dad pick us up.
have him hook us up with some new wheels. Potentially.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
How
down
much
for
is
whatever.
How much is a car? Like price wise?
Depends on the car. What I'm assuming is that Fidget is asking for junker cars. Things that are really cheap, things that are really like disposable.
Maybe a minivan that I could armor out, or
Well, that's gonna be a bit more of an ask.
or
would
if
be a
I'm
junker
really,
car.
really lucky, a former like armored car
Oh my god.
that I could mount the minigun on top of.
An old
The spinning
fire
turret.
truck or something?
Spinning turret.
Oh my god. An old semi.
An old tank.
Yeah, you know, just a
Yeah, just-
tank.
Just go to the graveyard and there's a Sherman tank hanging around. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Everyone
I'm thoughtful,
has
so
those,
no thank you.
You know what, Sang? You've convinced us. We'll take the tank.
Damn it.
Just kidding.
Honestly, I take a
Full
Napoleon.
flags.
Napoleons are great. They're tiny tanks.
So, the question that I've asked is still not yet been answered. How are you guys hiding? Or are you guys hiding at all while Adrian
So-
is...
So I've made my suggestion.
Right.
Parm's suggestion is the cafe.
Mhm.
I am now stepping back.
Or I guess,
I haven't heard any
Waffle Home.
confirmation.
Fidget would prefer to keep to like back streets, away from major intersections, away from as many people as possible, just keeping a hood up and keeping kind of low profile, head down sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe we chill in the alleys. Or like with some homeless, like near a homeless camp, kinda. Like trying to
We don't
blend
look
in.
homeless though.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, maybe.
Nice.
Let's get you some shoes
Maybe.
before we go too far.
Yeah, thanks. My feet hurt. I think maybe next time we find a hotel we need to get like some Epsom salt. I'm gonna have a soak.
Why don't you have shoes?
Prison. He's probably working with just like the prison Crocs or flip flops or something.
He decided as a
okay, yeah.
player that after he went to jail, he didn't have shoes.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fine. I just was like, you have something on your feet. You're not like just barefoot, are you? You just went running
he's
through the
probably wearing,
woods
like,
for an
socks, I
hour
imagine.
barefoot.
I mean, technically he was carried, but...
Yeah.
So you guys are not hiding and going into a retail store. Get shoes. That's what I'm hearing.
Not-
I don't think it's a
Not
smart
actively
idea.
hiding, just like stealthy, keep a low profile sort of thing.
Oh man.
Yes.
In the alleys.
In the alleys.
Yes.
Yeah. The dark, dark alleys, even
So
in
you're-
daytime. The dark, dark alleys.
So
The
you're
extremely
not going
dark.
to a retail store.
I don't think right now would be a smart idea to do that.
Okay,
I,
as long
I
as you've
would
got
like to
something
say
on your
nay.
feet.
It doesn't even matter to me, really. I'm here, you know?
Well,
I'm
just say
walking.
Flambeau's just like carrying you everywhere.
I can walk now, Slambo. You can put me down.
He's like clenched your wrists and is holding you like hobo sack above his shoulder with his hand around your wrists.
Oh, jeez, this hurts. Shoulder's right in my gut.
Yep. Okay. You guys are hiding out in the back alleys, hoping to wait long enough for Adrian to come out. Boy.
Your children miss you.
If I survive the damn meeting.
Come back.
What did we decide on?
I think we're gonna keep to the shadows and like stick to like alleyways and wait for Adrian to get out so we can reconvene and go from there.
Is that what everyone wants to do?
That is what. Yep.
That's what I thought. Like.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Confirmation. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are gonna get into the car, immediately going into the alleys. Oof. No longer in downtown. That's cool. Okay. For the four of you, that's not Adrian. This is gonna be a pooled roll.
Okay.
So obviously successes will cancel out failures and vice versa between all four of you. The final result is what we're going to be going with. Any strain is going to be directly going into any threat is going to be directly going into your strain, and any advantage is going to go directly into recovering your strain for this. So, the challenge here is 3 difficulty, and you have 1 setback, because Parm is very obvious. Super recognizable. 3, 1, Yep. That's it. Go ahead and roll when you're ready.
What are we rolling though?
Right, that would be good to know, wouldn't it?
It would.
Stealth or streetwise.
Yeah.
Skullduggery.
Definitely stealth. Definitely stealth.
Oh god. Oh god.
That's 2 threats.
Oh
3
no!
failures.
Oh
That's 4
no!
failures.
No!
I feel like we just have to be like to level up every goddamn skill we have.
I have like my stealth is decent.
Those mine.
I had to spend a little EXP. Sorry.
It's all good.
Please.
Upping the
Please,
stealth.
Parm.
Oh.
Fucking damn it!
What about Slambo and
Wow,
Yeah,
but there's
Slambo.
2 triumphs in here.
They don't matter
That
though.
we
I
can't
don't think.
use.
They still matter.
I mean, it is neat to look at. Like, wow, we did it, guys. Or we could have done it, guys.
Immediately, you are recognized in the back alleys by drunkards and vagrants, which you're easily able to shoo away. And some time will pass as Adrian is doing his quote-unquote meeting for his job. During this time, some people will pass by into the alley that immediately recognize you guys. And also are recognized by Slambo. Seems like some other fringe cultists have come into the alley and are now just grouped up with you. You guys are just having like a meet cute back here. And I need to see how long Adrian is going to spend here before I finalize that.
That's okay.
Roll statement. So, let's go ahead and take a break
Oh, great.
before we
Like,
get into
yes.
Adrian's scene. Yeah. We'll be back in some short minutes, at least 10. And that's, well, yeah. See you then. Bye.
What?
And welcome back, folks. We're here. We're back. Thanks for the break.
Hello.
I needed that. I needed to pee.
Same.
Big P. Don't be fooled by Big P. Okay, guys. You guys are hiding out in the alley. Some other
Yeah.
cultists have somehow found Slambo. You guys are hanging out. Maybe meeting the love of your life. Who knows? Adrian, you walk in through the front door of the building. Concierge greets you. There's obviously like scanners that can detect your identification, and they greet you by your name. As you make it over to the elevator, you input for special access as you have done before. What's going on in your mind as you're making your way down here for the last time?
That's a loaded question right after the break.
Yeah.
I think there is a lot going on. Adrian is definitely making connections in his head, and he's not sure if they're right. He's got like theories and stuff that's he's working on. He's not happy with Mr. Patel after the last time he visited and been given a little more fleshy bits than normal, and not listening to what he said. And he was given this ultimatum. I mean, I think that his actions have definitely been different than his normal kind of cool, calm, collected business professional with the group. And I think a lot of that is from things that kind of keep heading back. It like a lot more of his past keeps seeming to get involved, and he's not necessarily comfortable with that. You know, when you're someone that has avoided something for a long time, for it to constantly be, you know, pushed back in your face and bumping up against it, even if you said like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this, it's still like rough when other people do it, you know, and it's not at your pace and terms. So he's trying to figure out, I think, all of that, because there's a lot happening, and he's definitely in a weird position right now.
I think weird is
understatement of the century.
Yeah. Now you do have special access to you know, the hidden basement levels. Are you actually going to go down, or do you want to do something else?
How much time do I have before the meeting?
We'll call it 30 minutes. Plenty of time.
He'll go to his office.
You go up to the floor deleted from the list and go into your old office. The secretary working outside the door recognizes you and greets you. They don't try to stop you, but they do like watch you as you walk in, because they didn't expect you to come in today or ever again. As you walk in, there are obviously many rooms that are dedicated on this floor, but yours is still locked behind your door with your nameplate on it. As you access to get in here, everything is just as it was.
and I just, as if I'm going on a mission, I'm sure there's something that I do, right? Like fill out a requisition slip or call somebody at the office like I normally would. Get, like, just act like it's a work day and I've got a job to do, something that needs managed, and get like a loadout prepared for that and a vehicle for me downstairs.
Yeah. Easy enough.
Yeah, I think that's, it's a heavy loadout. I think like it's going to be a difficult mission, or so he fills out the paperwork for. But nothing that he hasn't done, a million times before. And sets it up, and then I think if he's also got enough time, just open up a notepad on the computer, and he's gonna type out the little rabbit emoji, like ASCII art that they've been using, and just a question mark after it.
Yeah, nothing happens. Do you just wait there until the time comes for you to...
No, if nothing happens on the computer with that, he's gonna do the same thing on his phone.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Would you like... I think he's gonna type out in the same note. Would you like access to the computer?
That's interesting. I think when you type that out, that's when your notepad on the computer changes, and it's similar ASCII art, except the image is winking at you.
What did he type out again? For my notes, I missed it.
It's ASCII art of a rabbit.
No, what did he type out that caused the ASCII art to, change?
Oh, do you want access?
Okay. Thank you.
I think Adrian just nods, not answered a question that he's had. And then he'll go back to the elevator and down to the meeting room.
Take a few steps out to go out of your office door. You can see it get darker before you exit the room, as if the monitor had turned itself off. And you close the door, going down now to the hidden basement level. Again, almost medical, but pale white hallway, long, stretching to go around a corner where the where the actual secret rooms are at the end of this hall. What is your immediate plan here? Are you just looking to clock out and say goodbye, or are you trying to get information in this scenario? Do you have any kind of
No. Adrian is completely confused because his memo of quitting was I quit and I'm gonna kill the CEO and all of the board members. and he's still being treated like, yeah, we don't give a shit. You can try. Like, you don't just make a statement like that and then everyone just act like normal generally. So he's got no clue what really is going on. I mean, Mr. Patel definitely made it clear that he's doing things a different way, and Adrian and him are kind of trying to find that balance still, even though Adrian's leaving. To, some credit, Mr. Patel's done things that Adrian has liked, and I guess Adrian has done things that Mr. Patel has liked, but then that's also changed with the, surgery last time he was here that was not what Adrian asked, so he was being forced to do things, even though Mr. Patel did the whole speech of, you're not useful to me if you just follow orders. I need people to think for themselves, and be independent. Oh, you want to be independent? Well, I'm forcing something on you. Very, very interesting. So Adrian doesn't know. I mean, his whole plan, I guess, would be probably just make it out alive and make it back to the group.
Yeah.
Because he's assuming that, like, a security squad's going to turn the corner in any second and try to kill him. So he's doing the whole, like, I know this building and that's the exit and here's how I can leave and whatever the entire time.
Okay. You know the drill. As soon as you enter this room, it's going to be a debrief. After the debrief is over, you're going to get your software update, as they call it. A short nap during work hours for you. But it's tense because you don't know if you'll wake up from this one. What do they want here? What does Mr. Patel want here? Everything that you've said is ringing truer. I have a question to ask you as the player for Adrian. While you're normally very stoic, do you actually feel some kind of anxiousness going into this? The character, I mean? Not the player.
As a player, man, I don't know what the heck's going on. Yeah, I got the butterflies. It's like, ugh.
What would Adrian feel? I think that... See, I think that the nervousness turns to anger, because being nervous about not knowing what's happening is because of the idea that they could be trying to stop him or doing something to stop him. And if you're trying to stop him, then you're in his way. You are an obstacle, and he's not going to be happy about that. So I think it would translate to a little more brusque, clipped tone, terse, as he's talking. Like, he's generally pretty, like you said, pretty stoic, but I think, yeah, it's getting to him a little bit, because, like, also, it was kind of hectic yesterday. Like, he's used to that sort of thing with his job, like blowing up buildings and escaping in cars and whatever is fine, but generally he's not into doing it to protect people.
Right.
Like, and, like, in the past, if, like, they didn't escape and he got squished under the car, what do I care? They're just gonna, like, re-sleeve me and I'll be back, on the clock and, next morning or whatever, right? Like, they'll rebuild me RoboCop style, how many ever times it takes. But he's quitting, so he's not sure if they're gonna do that. I don't know. Yeah, I think Adrian's, like, whole life, or at least the last several years, is definitely shook up, so he's not sure. I think, yeah, he's trying to see, he's gonna figure out what he's gonna talk to Mr. Patel about.
Playing it by ear, kinda.
I think that's a good way to put it, for at least just for the situation. Yeah. You walk in, of course. It's almost like a small doctor's office. Obviously, there's the front room where you have your debrief, right? And then they peel away the wall when it's time for the surgery, right? In the room, Mr. Patel is already sitting and waiting for you. And he's smoking a cigarette, which is, of course, not authorized within the inside offices, especially in some place that is supposed to be surgically clean, like this room, right? He's sitting and waiting for you already in the corner where the chair has been swapped out to something a little more comfortable for him. And he's giving you a smile as he exhales and you walk in the door. Greetings, my friend.
Are we friends now, Mr. Patel?
Oh, please, please, don't be so stuck up. You can talk however you'd like. I'm going to call you friend. You've been busy. Saw you on the news last night.
Only last night.
Well, that's when you were on the news. The day before was pretty silent, I must say. But last night was pretty exciting. How did you have the time to rig that building?
We all have to have our secrets of business and trade now, don't we?
That is a very true statement. I was hoping to get a secret out of you before you left. Efficiency. I
Knowing
suppose that will
people.
be all. I'm sorry?
Knowing people, Mr. Patel.
Oh, I know plenty of people.
If you know the right ones, they can do wonders for you. You'd be surprised what the right person dedicated to a specific job can do.
He gives you a big smile. It's definitely a kind of smile that he almost can't hold back or try to mask as you're saying this. I understand. But please, let's make your time here as painless as possible. I'm sure you have other things to do. So, how is Quincy? Is he doing well?
Despite the building collapse, he seems relatively uninjured.
Good.
At least the one that I'm in charge of. I'm not sure about the other.
Oh, the other one doesn't matter. And,
He left a note for her sister at the precinct.
I did not know about that. Interesting. Anything else you can tell me?
Seems to be from the shake of things that hearing... If I had to guess. And again, this is a little bit of slight meta-knowledge, but I'm assuming that Adrian could put 2 and 2 together of Quincy's sister visited because Dorian was a known accomplice of Quincy. Right? Like, that's not that out of the ballpark to speculate on.
You know what you know.
Yeah, so I think Adrian just kind of shares that, Quincy said his sister was there. Adrian kind of speculates that it was probably to talk to Dorian because we've been on the news as, associated with each other. They've showed pictures of Parm and Dorian and Fidget and Quincy as, escaped prison accomplices. If you see these folks, whatever.
Yeah, so... Just to quicken this up a little bit, would you actually comply and tell him everything that he's asking for about Quincy? Basically your whole adventure from the last visit?
I think so. I don't think there's anything secret about Quincy or anything that Quincy's going to be able to do or has done that's dangerous or any way that Adrian sees how it's connected with him are going to hurt his goal.
Very, very good. Very good. Now, I must let you know that the items you requisitioned last time and the ones that you had requested today, they will be deactivated as soon as the workday ends. I hope you had planned for that.
I'm sorry. What did he requisition last time?
So
the phones. They're gonna
you got like
deactivate
the phones and
phones.
like the extra clothes but like the electronics he's talking about.
How would they deactivate the extra clothes?
Yeah.
They just send the signal for them to dissolve. Did not expect it to be so immediate. I understand that things get lost in corporate bureaucracy. Either way, paths are not that difficult to come across.
Of course not, but corporate democracy or whatever you're calling it, you know you have a special place here. You always have.
It took several years to get into the position.
Several. That's mild, yes. How do you like your arms? Are they suitable?
They're not what I expected. Neither was the last operation, considering I was not given a choice in the matter.
You can see Mr. Patel gets up from his chair and does a very small pace, but does so that you can see that he's holding a very short pen-like device in his hand. Something that you recognize as like a recording jammer. It basically it creates sound waves that are indiscernible to the human ear, but they peek out microphones and things, so it's very hard to discern what was said unless you're reading lips. And you can see he clicks the button to activate this. Apologies for the abruptness, but I wanted to make sure that you had all the tools you had while you were working here undetected. I hope that's okay. There are a few other things that could be possible, but this was what you might call a small casualty on my own path.
I'm not interested in becoming a casualty, Mr. Patel.
Oh, not fatal. Plus, I feel like you've already gotten used to them. Interesting, aren't they?
They bleed.
They do. And they give you all the strength you had with your previous metallic limbs. And they don't show up on scanners. How interesting is that? He gives you a smile and takes a drag of his cigarette.
And why is stealth now being considered?
Because you're leaving.
And an almost entirely synthetic body being scanned and found to be armless would be a little redundant, is the polite way to put it.
No. They don't show up on metallic scanners. They show as biological. I'm sure you've noticed. They bleed.
The rest of me doesn't exactly, Mr. Patel.
That can change. Depends on how much you like those arms.
They are functional.
Now, would you like to be functional and covert? And have nobody to tell you what to do? Of course, you could retract your leave, but I don't think that this conversation is going that way.
I have not been one known for being extremely covert. As I said earlier, one needs to know people. There is a reason why I have always kept a highly skilled team at my beck and call, able to deal with situations where I was not skilled.
I was given a report. He reaches into his jacket inner pocket and gives you basically like a it's like a printout of a picture, like a Polaroid, but it shows like the flowers on the grave. Now, I'm sure you meant nothing by this, right?
I meant everything in it just the same as I meant it in my resignation.
Of course, yes. Nothing at all. So, what now? What will you do? What are you going to do? Because there's a lot of people around you right now, and it seems like what you had planned for is somewhere near the bottom of the list.
If you say that, Mr. Patel, then you don't know me very well. It has never been removed from my absolute top priority. What I said is true and will be true until I am dead. I am going to kill the board members, the chairman, everyone responsible.
And that includes me, someone who is new to this seat of power?
Mr. Patel, did you have a hand in her death that many years ago? You don't seem that old.
Whether or not I had a hand in it does not make me unprivy to the information.
Then you'd be given the choice. You can help or you can die. When it comes to that, I have no interest.
I've already answered then. So, what is your opinion on the matter? Am I helping or am I dying?
I don't believe you are responsible. So therefore, if you continue to help, then you will be helping.
And that is where we are stuck. Because as soon as you leave the building today, there's no reason for me to reach you. You are not part of the company anymore.
That is true. However, if you are an ambitious person and wishes to rise in bureaucracy, a sudden vacating of those offices could be advantageous to you.
I believe we have similar plans, Mr. Smith. It's just a matter in which the execution takes place. But as I have before, I will ask again. Will you trust me?
As a general rule, I do not trust people.
That is a good rule.
However, until they are given a reason perhaps to betray me or prove their colors. I'm not someone completely out of touch with humanity enough that I can't let people be and let them do as they wish.
Then shall we proceed to the update? Do you have a preference? Do you like the arms?
They are sufficient, and I guess if they are stealthy, then that is an upgrade to how they previously were. However, Mr. Patel, I am not so sure that I need an additional upgrade at this moment. And I'm not sure if I can rely upon the company to provide so soon to my retirement.
As he rounds about his pace, you can see that he's kept his finger on the button for this masking device. Oh, nonsense. It's only right for your many years of service for us to give you a gift before you go.
And remotely activated bombs or deactivation devices are also gifts that could be given to me.
You had one.
Knowing what I know.
I took it out last time. We needed the space for your arms, because they bleed. The liquid has to stay somewhere. Wouldn't it be reasonable to match the set? But this is your going away gift, so what would you like?
So out of character, is he just asking me, like, what cyberware I want?
He's basically asking you, like, do you want the same thing as your arms for the rest of your body? Do you want your old body back? Or, like, a regular body back? Because he's not going to give you, like, the old cyberware that you had.
Yeah.
Because that's company property.
Very well, Mr. Patel. If what you say is true and you've removed it, then I should have nothing to fear going into the knife once more, while still in your employ. And we can part on good terms.
Good terms? Oh my goodness. Such high praise.
The way I see it, you've done me a favor with removing the explosive, the remote kill switch. So, in that case, I would owe you. I think that would be good terms.
Perhaps you owe me two, then, because it's very interesting that they wanted absolutely nothing remaining. Had you dissented, an explosive in every limb was not out of the plan for you.
Jesus.
I take it then that my memo was redacted.
Your memo? Ah, of course, the one that you had written thanking the company for all of the good years of work. It was well received.
Sorry.
Oh god, that's such bullshit.
The question is, do you believe he's on your side, or do you You think he's just telling you a lie that you know to your face?
I mean,
That's
if
the
he's
question.
lying to Adrian, it like too much makes sense. Like obviously I mean, Adrian would be shot on sight by like there would be a company wide he would be basically not allowed to leave the office if that memo actually got out. He knew something was up. Like there's no. Okay. I think Adrian just nods then.
We can call it 2, if you prefer.
Well, I suppose after today it would be a total of 7. But who's counting, hey? He takes out
7.
another cigarette and then lights it.
7.
And here I could only think of 5.
Any last remaining words of encouragement for our great company, Adrian?
None that would ever reach them.
Of course. I will make sure to pass on the message to everyone that they should do their best. Standard message from the drop down, of course, you know.
An auto-filled reply. Your robotic response from a robotic man. How fitting.
How fitting.
And do you think that I've become more human, Mr. Patel? Do you think that I have either changed myself or gotten lost, as you told me last time?
I do. But there is no reason this can't be a platform to start anew. You're not who you once were, but you could be someone else now. Someone that is still entirely yourself. Well, the upgrade will take quite a while. If nothing else, why don't we begin?
Would you care for me to leave Mr. Quincy and the rest sitting in the car? I do believe I left the AC on for them, but it can get a little warm in the afternoon sun.
Wait, what?
Adrian's sort of jokingly asking Mr. Patel, should I bring the dog out of the car? But talking about the party because, oh, I left them in the car with the AC running outside. Talking about the party, basically letting Mr. Patel know that, the rest of the party was outside.
Oh, okay, not literally in the car.
Yeah, that's what I was understanding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. It just basically joking, oh, I left them in the car. They have the AC running. They should be fine. Not saying that, hey, there's fugitives outside. The joke about heat, you know.
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah. Well, they have seemingly gone to the back of the building, so who knows if they will be fine. They are not workers here. I cannot do anything for them. Unless they apply for a job.
Was the application office just outside? I think I passed it on the way in.
Well, if nothing else, a recommendation from you would be good enough for our concierge to take care of it.
Don't let Dorian know he'll do it.
Aren't you still working for Shuhei?
No one has to know.
Yeah,
not working
that's
for
the
Shuhei.
repay with that though. Like that's an option. Like do this work for me that I don't want to do, and I'll take it off your debt. It's not like actually like working to make money.
We kind of failed that though, didn't we?
Yeah,
Anyway.
you
Still
have to
never
find
brought
dude.
the body to him.
Nope, we got in a shootout.
You just left town.
Where was the body? Was it still in the trunk of the Land Rover?
No, you
it's
brought
on
it
the
inside
kitchen
the house
table.
and dissected it.
Ah, right.
It's on the kitchen table. Like
Freak ass.
it didn't seem like the police were sticking around with the stuff going on, and then we chased after shortly after. But I don't. I mean, there's no way that it's still there. I'm sure Shuhei saw the news. Like
He's probably
There's
like
no way.
fist bombing real bad. Like I should have. God damn it.
They're all capable individuals, I believe.
I would hope so.
At least a cursory interview is worthwhile.
Interesting. I would be most interested in the girl you're hanging with.
I figured you would. Considering that she's tied in with the original task you gave me.
How curious. Small world, as they say.
Smaller still.
Yeah.
Nice flowers, weren't they?
They were an exquisite selection.
The first time I visited, that being the second, instead of me leaving flowers, something was left for me. Were you aware of that?
Me? No. Of course not.
You have no clue about it, then why are you asking for me to track the person?
Track? I think there's been a little bit of a mix-up in information. Go ahead and make a vigilance check.
If this motherfucker has a rabbit pen on his goddamn
Wait.
coat.
I have to reset the... This is too difficulty. There you go.
how much XP is it to go from a 0 non-career?
To 1 is 10.
10. 2 is 20.
2 is 15.
15.
So that's 25 total.
Okay. And so then 3 would be 25 and 15 and 10.
To go from 2 to 3. Oh god. It'll be 0 to 1 is 10, then 15, then 20, then 25, then 30.
Alright, so 45 to bring it to rank 3. Let's go.
Okay.
Ouch, that was expensive.
Yeah.
You can't quite read his demeanor right now. What would it be that you're aiming towards with this triumph? What are you looking to get out of this conversation?
Oh, I didn't roll yet.
Oh, I was looking at Parm's thing. I thought you rolled.
No,
I was like, dang, that failure. Oh.
For some reason my my character sheet has no skills. I don't know if I've collapsed them. Okay. That was weird. So if you click the skills at the top, which I was scrolling up to try to click over to character info to remove my XP, but I clicked the skills button, which collapses that section.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find where my skills were at because they all just vanished on me, and I'm like, Ola, I don't know how to tell you this. I can't roll because I don't have anything. Vigilance.
Yeah, click the middle skills tab, and you're
You
there.
could use a
Nah.
This guy is really hard to read right now. Do you want to spend that advantage in some way?
I've got no clue how I would even.
Okay.
Can I spend the advantage on like the next, like to give myself a boost for the next roll I do?
I mean, technically it would just be anyone who rolls next, but you could, we're kind of heavy in this scene, so it most likely would go to you.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
And can I try to coerce him? Charm him? Get him to elaborate more.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a charm.
With my boost.
Yeah.
What will the story point give me on this one?
An auto success.
Okay, let's do that then.
I'm
looking at that one. I'm looking at that one wimpy little green die I got with 0 ranks and 1 presence. Like, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah. This man has always been a little enigmatic, a little hard to read. But you look at him confusedly, and he quickly like turns around and swaps hands and puts the other one behind his back again. You're remembering that he's got his button on this like voice masking device, and he probably, in the very niche case that something can be made out of this conversation, doesn't even want that possibility of this part to get there.
Hop.
The table is right there. Hop to it.
Is that what he says?
Under the wire? More like under the knife, am I right?
Got him.
Got him.
Joke's on you. The knife is a Garrett.
Oh.
Just kidding. Oh, man.
Yeah, okay.
So, do you have anything else to ask this man before you go under surgery?
I did, and he answered.
He did answer in his own way, didn't he?
He did.
Is that enough for Adrian? Is he satisfied? Because it doesn't sound like you're going to the table.
No, I think Adrian does get up and go to the table. I think that's. I mean, he needs more information, but Mr. Patel is not a very forthcoming person, and so he's not going to share that information.
He asks you, before we part ways here, could I give you a hug?
Interesting.
I didn't realize you were so fond of me, Adrian says.
I'm a romantic,
kind of
what can I say?
He puts out his hand.
Yeah, he gives you like one of those bro hugs where like one arm is above your shoulder and the other arm's like under, right?
Yeah, I get you like the diagonals.
Right. And you can feel something slip into your back pocket.
Yeah.
His hand.
Yes. Yes.
Full grasp.
I return the grasp.
Oh no. The
Oh,
ship
yes.
we never knew we needed to...
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
Adrian.
Camera zooms.
And if you want to see that, you have to subscribe to Zola's Patreon. No, just kidding.
There's only one tier, $5 a month. Uh-oh. There's only one tier. Yeah, so... yeah, when he lets go of the hug, he makes sure to just look at you and like give you a nod, and then takes the cigarette from the ashtray and relights it.
Give him the piston.
I
April
think as
Fools.
Adrian walks back and sees that, he'll just kind of turn back and ask, "Do you have a spare?"
You're referencing the cigarette?
Yep.
He'll reach into his jacket pocket and leave a fresh pack on the counter for you. As you're walking back, your surgeon is definitely not the one you're used to.
And not the one from last time either.
No. This is a completely new surgeon. To you, at least. You're not sure what his qualifications are.
If he's in the building he's in, I am sure there is some minimal amount of vetting that has taken place. That's like being in the heart of the Pentagon and being like, yeah, you know, this like robotics laboratory, I don't know any of these people, like if they're qualified personally, but you don't just get in here, you know, for being an armchair scientist.
Just had to let you know that detail.
Yeah.
And
I mean, is there anything standing out about him that, you know, I'd be able to tell? Like, does he look like a kind of more rough and tumble, you know, like Ripper Doc, Gang Doc, Street Doc type guy, or?
I don't know if you would be able to tell, because they'd be, you know, in the surgical garb, right? So you're really only able to see like their eyes, if anything, right? Everything else is covered up.
Oh, okay. Well, they're in surgical garb and being, you know, sterile about it. Okay.
Yeah.
The Ripper Docs are just, you know, not doing that generally. So.
Oh no, even if that's where their history was, like they still have to follow company procedure.
Yeah. All right. I tuck the pack of cigarettes in the jacket and then go have a nose job, I guess.
Are you taking Mr. Patel's gift package, or are you asking for everything removed?
I think I'm taking the gift package.
Okay.
my severance payout.
Don't need to know why, just need to know the work. So, are you going to be lucid, or do you want me to gas you?
I'll stay awake.
Jesus Christ, Adrian.
Metal.
Metal. Yeah, man.
Very well. I'm going to need you to lay on your stomach first. You need to get rid of the wires connected to your spine.
Yeah, Adrian complies.
As the surgery commences, we're going to shoot back to the rest of the party, who is in just the back alleys of this building, talking it up with some cultists. It's been an hour and Adrian hasn't arrived. Are you guys going to stay here?
Fidget would.
I'll text him.
Yes, I'm not.
You alive in there, baby girl? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Frowny face.
There's no response or a read receipt.
I think he's dead.
Adrian dead? I don't think so.
That's unlikely.
Have you seen that man?
Yes. I did. And I have. And it's horrifying.
Yeah, I think
this is where he's like from. Like maybe there's like someone better than him. You know? You ever think of that?
No, I don't. I don't think about the unnecessary. He's doing just fine. We'll wait.
Okay.
We should wait.
Okay. So we wait.
But if it exceeds... Did he tell us how long it's going to be?
He didn't know how long it was going to
believe
be.
he did.
But if it exceeds 3 hours, it might be a problem.
So
But
far
we'll
it's
wait.
been one.
So 3 more hours or like 3 total hours? Should we wait 2 more hours, Quincy? Should we wait 3 more?
Let's wait max 2 more hours.
2 more hours and then what?
And then we figure out what to do. We
Okay.
can't stay here forever.
Should we think about... never mind. Yeah, fine. Let's just sit. And let's chill.
2 more
be
hours
fine.
pass and nothing happens.
He's dead.
Should we go to dinner?
Dead, Quincy. He's dead.
Should we eat?
Okay.
Dinner?
What? Okay. Quincy, he's dead.
No, he can't be dead. That's
It's
crazy.
been 3 hours. What now?
Fidget? Well, you're
Don't look at me,
the
I'm waiting.
smart one. Okay, we're waiting.
Okay. Alright.
How much longer do you wait? 'Cause you said
Oh,
3
man.
hours.
I guess I'll just wait. Like, I'll stick... I mean, I don't really personally know what else to do but wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
if Fidget's in it for the long haul, she'll wait as long as necessary, I think.
Okay. Would you have made that call to your dad, by the way?
I'm trying to think because, like, everything's compromised, but, Stupid question. Are there payphones in this world?
No.
Okay,
I
then
mean, that's
yeah,
not a stupid question, but yeah, they wouldn't have payphones here.
Hmm.
Long since extinct technology.
Would she be able to spook or spoof or whatever the hell it is, a different phone number to call her dad?
Yeah, it would just require a simple hack check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she'll do that just so there isn't like an obvious trace. Sorry, you said hack check?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, normal difficulty hack. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna use Brilliant for this.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you do like the star 6-7 or whatever the fuck it is, and also wire into your portable rig. The capability for this like hidden number not to be traceable on the documents for this phone. The other side is going to be the other side. It's just going to be a hidden number. But yeah, the trace for this call is going to be really, really hard to detect. And you make that call to your dad.
Is there any way of finding out if there's a tap on the other end?
That would require like some time. You'd have to be set up to do that, right?
Okay.
So yeah.
Alright, so yeah, she'll still call.
Okay. You make the call. What are you asking your dad for?
Wheels, I guess. Like, maybe ask him if the graveyard is clear and if there might be any wheels there.
He lets you know that he could try to salvage something, but everything that he's gotten in the past month has been salvaged or has already been bought.
Anything to piece together in the graveyard?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like, he could try to scrap something together for you, but it's not going to be done today.
Okay, she'll ask him if he thinks it's safe to stay there at the graveyard. She figures the shop and her apartment are still being watched, but maybe not the graveyard.
He would let you know that a lot of the cars that have come in just the past week have been a lot of like scrapped police cars. So probably not.
I wonder wonder why. What could have happened there?
Drug?
She'll ask if there's anything bigger he might be able to source for her.
He could lease a new car for you? Under his name?
No paper trails. No paper trails. Alright. Maybe put the word out to I almost want to say the boys, like those that procure.
It's just tough because this is like part of his business, right? So like if he's gonna set something aside for you, then he's gotta know to do it. So if you want him to get something that's usable, like he can start like setting stuff aside now. But like you said, it's been like a good busy business season, I guess. Like he's like getting salvage, but that's not readily usable. And he's also been like just instantly selling the stuff that he fixes up, so he doesn't have anything on hand.
And he's breaking down everything else for hot parts, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he's using whatever he can because that's what he does. He just doesn't have anything usable for you right now.
Okay. Tell him I'm specifically looking for like a cargo van or something heavy duty that could take some weight on the roof. And I'll call back in a week to see if he's found anything.
Okay. Yeah, he would definitely wait for your call as you mentioned that you would call him back. And yeah, of course, would give you the normal parent stuff, you know, at the end of the call. I love you, I miss you.
How's my cat? Sort of thing.
Yeah. Mom's doing okay. You know, that kind of stuff.
I love her. Yeah.
And yeah, he would definitely try to get you guys a ride. As you end that call, 4 hours total have passed.
Still waiting.
Alright, so you guys are waiting until Adrian's done, correct?
Yeah,
Basically.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But I'm just stressing about him being dead the whole time.
As a question,
Uh-huh.
Adrian did say, like, maybe they should have an interview. Did anything happen from that?
Oh, okay. So, sorry. I was implying, like, a recommendation for you would be a good step forward, as in, like, when we're done, you can bring them and introduce them. Did you want him to send someone out there to meet them?
I thought
Was
we
that
were
your
like
intention?
playing cat and mouse, that they were gonna like go sit in the lobby somewhere.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, yeah, if that would be the case, you guys would see a suit walk up to you. Well, yeah, we'll just say like 4 hours in, and ask to come with them to the office.
I just kind of look at the others. Okay.
I don't know if Fidget would. I think Fidget would feel safer in the alley.
That's fine and fair. I mean, you'd have company if you stayed.
Yeah, Parm would probably stay with Fidget.
I'm surprised
go
Parm
in.
hasn't started like fully recruiting all the homeless people in the alley, in addition to his little profit people.
And the
That's not a
drunks.
bad idea. Well, I mean, the cult kind of spreads itself. Like,
Yeah, I don't see
It's
why
like
Parm would need to, because they're just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
It's like mitosis or whatever.
you just gotta set a
They just-
spark.
Spread
Yeah.
and multiply.
But Adrian would be upset if I left Fidget alone, so I will stay for protection.
I'll go in. I don't like being outside right now.
We'll be along later.
And also, it's a dude in a suit.
Dude in a suit.
And suits exude authority.
Exude authority.
Exude.
Dorian, you walk in with the suit. They walk you into like the second or third floor, but they take you into it's kind of like a meeting room, but they have like a small spread of things to eat, like think of like catering. And yeah, they just like set you in the room and say, if you need anything, there's a phone on the desk, and if you don't, well, here's your room.
Oh, thanks.
They close the door.
What? He just kind of like sits alone in this room, just so confused.
The smell of bread and lettuce and tomato and sandwich meat.
I mean, if it's there for the eating, I'll be eating it.
I'm gonna end the session here on this very weird break in the middle. As
What?
3 of you are waiting outside. Slambo is talking with his cult members. Two Guns is not looking very good, but he's awake. And Adrian is under the scalpel. God damn.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Great.
As they come out and have, like brand new character arc because they completely remade me.
Is it right? You're softer now.
It's giving Wolverine.
Yeah, thank you very much for playing, guys. A little bit more drama, a little bit more character drama, I should say, not action drama. But things are gonna be things are moving.
They are.
On the Adrian front, and maybe the Quincy front, maybe the Fidget front.
Yay.
We'll get to you other guys later.
Oh, it's
Yay.
fine. I am shy.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Will what?
Squeeze you
go
in.
through shit.
Yeah.
We,
Everyone will play.
Definitely had the car chase action, I think. Last session and the session before that.
Yeah.
Because that was like three sessions that were all the same day of because it was Adrian just mugging a dude and getting the car from the hotel.
Oh yeah, you just snapped his neck. I forgot.
Right?
Oh,
and
shit.
then picking them up from the Yakuza. And then going to his house, then having a shootout with the police, then breaking that was a long day. But that was all a day, but I think that was 3 sessions.
Oh,
It was so long.
It was very long. It was, I think, 2 sessions per encounter, actually. So it was a total of 4 sessions for that.
It was
day.
a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But yeah, anyways.
XP?
Yeah, 10 XP across the board.
Hell yeah.
Quincy, I'll be giving you an extra 5 for the earlier character remark.
The what?
Beginning of the session, when you were
What I
hard in your character.
Oh.
I am better than you. Or
I'm above you.
Yeah. You're beneath me.
That was crazy.
No one's
That was actually insane.
Verbally all over.
Funny you said that because I sat there thought wait, should I still continue to go as hard as I should since I'm not getting XP points no more? But I was like, no, I'm still gonna play my character.
That was
So
actually
it did
that was
cross my
crazier
mind.
than you've ever been, and I thought I should reward you
It
for
was
it.
great. I need more of that. More of it.
I was like, I would not carry this man on my back. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna say
Asking
that though.
so
That was
nicely.
fucking.
There's 4 other people around here. You're gonna ask me?
Hey, you're the one that's not injured, and also
Yeah,
Slambo
but,
is big and scary. Honestly,
true.
that
he
was
carries
so
me like a
funny.
football, and it hurts.
It's true. Yeah, anyways, thanks for playing, guys. We'll see you guys again next week for more Under the Wire. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy.